Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Salam nama budaya, salam sejahtera bagi kita semua. Semoga alam semesta beserta isinya dalam keadaan rahayu. Well, today I'm going to talk about the branch of systemic functional linguistics. Yes, this is a kind of what we call it applied linguistic. So, my question, did you hear or do you know about systemic functional linguistics before? Do you ever hear? Do you ever hear about systemic functional linguistics? No? No. Okay. Systemic functional linguistics, this is kind of language. Okay, well, I would like to know from you, what is language? What is language? Yeah? What is language?
May I?
Yes?
From my side, this language is like a system of communication.
Yeah?
So we can read the characteristic from the someone.
Mm-hmm.
So this is like for talk of the feeling, get the information to avoid the misunderstood.
Agreed. Any opinion? Sifri, do you have any opinion? Yeah?
For me, sir, same like
The same thing is that. Okay, right. Okay, let's get. If you think about language is a tool of communication. Okay, do you have any opinion about what language is? Do you have? What do you think about what language is? Apa itu bahasa itu apa? Yes, what do you think? Yeah? Okay, you don't have any question? You don't have any opinion? What do you think about? What do you think about language? If you cannot speak in English, okay, you may say in Indonesia. Apa itu bahasa? Yeah? Okay? Do you have any opinion? What is language?
Alat untuk berkomunikasi.
Alat untuk berkomunikasi. It is kind of tool, like the tool of or media of language, communication, right? Okay. Do you have any?
Bahasa adalah sistem komunikasi untuk menyampaikan ide dan mengekspresikan diri.
Okay. All of you are great. All of you are great. Okay, now go to the next step. Yeah, next step. Look at this one. Yeah, look at this one. If you think it's difficult, what language is kind of what we call it phonology. Yeah, lexicographer. This is level of language. This is level of language. Yeah, phonology. Phonology is the what we call it a sound, a voice. Yeah, a voice. Then lexicographer is a kind of a word or a sentence you make. For example, in this book, a klausa sudut pandang sistemik functional linguistic. This is a kind of what we call lexicographer. This is a kind of lexicographer. Yeah, lexicographer. Now, so language cannot stand by itself, but it will be together with social context. Social context. Okay. Have a look at about phonology as I said just now, that bunyi bahasa yang digunakan berbicara atau membaca. This is what you produce in your what we start in speech apparatus, that we call it phonology. Yeah. And lexicographer, as I said just now, is like words with the structures, with the linguistic structures yang digunakan dalam teks. Okay, text. Okay, look at this one, it's context. Konteks means that situasi sosial saat digunakan, right? Right, this is right. Okay, I'll go to the next step. Okay, from this, before I'm going to the next step, do you understand about this? What is the phonology, lexical grammar, social context? Do you understand? Do you understand?
Yes, I do.
Yes, good. Next. Now, look at this one. That this slide. Yeah, this slide. This slide talk about what languages. Yeah. Yeah. What languages? Linguistic views language through a few core lens. In Indonesia, this is the kind of what is it? Sudut pandang bahasa itu sendiri. Sudut pandang bahasa itu sendiri. Nah, so what language is? A shared system. Shared system means that what you share, what you transfer, that's we call it a shared system. A community must agree on what specific sound and symbols mean. For example, agree that letter D or dog, D or G represent a specific four-legged animal. It means that this is conventional. Sudah disepakati. What is it? What is it?
Pencil.
Pencil. Why this pencil? Not log, not dog, or not cat. What it? Because it is conventional. Conventional means sudah dalam Indonesia sudah disepakati. That's we call it shared system. Right? Why it's called a telephone? Why it's called a telephone, not laptop? Why? Because
That is already conventional.
conventional. Yeah, conventional means that we agree. We agree what people understand. Right? And arbitrary symbol. Language is symbol. Bahasa itu simbol. So, there is no natural link between word and object it represents. The word tree doesn't look at the act like tree. We have simply assigned that meaning to it. Look at this one. The word tree doesn't look or act like a tree. Yeah, we have simply assigned that meaning to it. Okay, look at this one. What is it called? What is it called? What is it? What is it? What is it? Huh? What is it?
Screen.
Screen. Screen, okay. Now, what is it? A books, right? A book. It means that this is arbitrary. Arbitrary mean Indonesia is seenak gue mau panggil apa gitu loh. Right? Sometimes when I go home, yeah, some of my villagers say ketut kace. Because in what we call in the community, there are more than 3% who have a name Ketut. Only me use glasses. So people I give identify to address to me is Ketut kace gitu. You understand what I mean?
Yes.
Yeah. So villagers would like to find out the easy way to identify the thing. Yeah, as I told just now that, yeah, this is arbitrary, seenak gue maunya apa sebut gitu loh. This we call it arbitrary. And a rule governed. This is we call it grammar. This is a grammar. Grammar means a very strict structures. It's very strict structure. Subject, subject, predicate, object and adjunct. This is now in school we study here. We study in the in what is it number 3? Rules govern structures that every language has structural guided behind that indicate how words are arranged so that others can extract meaning from them. Yeah, so again, in what we call it in what we call it non-English program, we focus on this. For example, the pharmacologist program or pharmacy program, business program, economy program, and so on. When they study English, they focus on this. However, in English department, we study old. That we call it system, that we call it semiotic. This is semiotic, this is grammar. Yeah, dynamic and living language, this is what we call it the teaching. So, when you study about teaching and teaching language about, for example, or we call it psycholinguistic, this topic we discuss a lot. Yeah, because why not? For example, in psycholinguistic, we measure the development of mental for the children from the language point of view. For example, in the first year of age for the children, they say papa, papa, mama, mama. If the children cannot speak such way, there is something wrong in cognitive. So that's why this is dynamic and living. This is where the language natural shift, that grow and branch to over the time and human culture and interact develop. In Halliday said is that, Halliday says that every stage of children in terms of age, they have development. Okay, they have development about the language. Okay, this is about language. So, next that I would like to. So language and social contact. Language and social contact. I think in this book is already, the book is already, or dimension what I discuss here. Now have a look. Language means that the words, the structures, and so on. Social context means that the situation happening in the speech. Okay, so the what we call it language and social context has semantic relation, or there has some relation, because language cannot stand by itself. The same thing as when we talk social context cannot stand by itself. So they have together to interlink language. Right. Look at this one. This is hubungan bahasa and konteks sosial. Bahasa, konteks sosial, they work together to create konteks sosial bentuk dipahami melalui bahasa. Right. For example, this is morning, right? This is context. Have you eaten? Sudah makan?
Sudah.
Makan, what is the meaning? Makan itu artinya sarapan pagi. Ngerti kan?
Iya.
Kenapa? Because the context is in the morning. When I say in the night, sudah makan?
Sudah.
Berarti makan itu artinya apa ya? Sama, what do you think that makan in the night and makan in the morning is the same?
Different.
Different. Why? Because different
Konteks.
context. Gitu. You know, in the morning, what I eat. Just now, I drink a glass of tea, and then slice of bread is enough. This is the morning. This is what we call it breakfast. But in the afternoon or in the night, what I ate? A pool of plate, right? A pool of plate. Jadi penuh piringnya. Nah, so the word eat in the morning and in the afternoon is totally different. Paham? You understand?
Yes.
Yes. Okay. This is what we call it context, bahasa. Bahasa means sudah makan. Did you ever eat? Did you eat? Oh no, Dad. Did you? Or do you eat? Yes, I do, and so on. Yeah, this is what's context. Context means that how. Yeah, how language is a frame in order the meaning can be produced. Okay, for example, situasi formal, ya, situasi informal, tempat berbeda, tujuan berbeda. Ya, this is formal. Selamat pagi, apa yang saya bisa bantu? What can I do for you? Yeah, for example, when these expressions can be used whenever you are in the office, for example, because you give a formal service to your client, right? So, whenever you talk with your teachers or your lecturers or your customer, you think that it's very formal situation. Let's call it situasi formal. Yeah, of course, the bahasa yang digunakan sopan, formal, and terstruktur. This is very structured because this is formal. And situasi informal situation. Okay, hai, lagi apa? Ngopi yuk. This is the register. The registers mean that the lexical choice is different. Hai, lagi apa? Ngopi yuk. This is a friends. This is formal. This is what we call it a clerk, or this is officer. This is a customer. Yeah, this is a friends. Yeah, okay. Whenever when still in what we call it in different place, this is informal, but it's different. Yeah, in informal situation, they recognize each other, but in here they don't know each other. For example, when you want to have lunch or having dinner in the food shop, for example, yeah, hey, fried rice one, hey, let's just one. This is what we call it the place, because we don't know each other. Yeah, we don't know each other. What we call it tujuan yang berbeda. This is what we call it bahasa sesuaikan dengan. Okay. Whenever you teach, for example, or whenever you manage or handle the guests, for example, what is it? Is it formal or not? We don't talk about whether it's formal or non-formal. What we have special purpose. Okay, good morning, sirs. What can I do for you? Yeah, we have a what we call a table near the window. If you like it, okay. Excuse me, sir. This is our menu. Okay, we have to wait for the orders. Okay, sir. I would like to order 1 plate of rice, 1 plate of rice, 1 salad, and 2 oranges. Okay, thank you, sir. This is we talk about here. What we call in language, we call it ESP, English Specific Purpose. Okay, look at this one. Okay, before I'm going to next to the slide. Next slide. Do you have any question, or do you understand about this one? Do you understand?
Yes.
Yes. Okay. Everett, do you understand?
Already understand.
Do you?
Yes, sir.
Toa, do you understand?
Yes, sir.
Dekadet, do you understand?
Yes.
Good. Next slide. Now, so here, as I told just now that about context of situation. Context of situation, according to Halliday. Yeah, why we say Halliday? Because we talk about systemic functional linguistics. Yeah, this is the concept from Halliday. Halliday's context of situation, the meaning of the text is it means that the meaning of the text is shaped by the context of situation, as I told just now. Yeah, right? And which consists of 3 variables: feel, tenor, and mood. What is a feel? Feel, the social action, the activity. Yeah, in this situation, the feel is discussed about completing export. For example, what do you think? Do you see that the participant available there? Do you see a participant?
Yes.
Yes. It means that the fields means that there is a there are participant. What are they doing here?
They do some conversation during I thought there is some coffee or tea. I think they have the conversation in the coffee shop, but we didn't hear what they are talking about.
That's we call it the field. Field. When we talk about a field, there is a participant, there is action. Okay, my question is, where they are talking about? Where they are talking about? Separate. Where are they?
At the coffee shop.
In this coffee shop. So what? Where is it?
In the coffee shop.
Okay. Where is it? Where is it? Yeah, Patrick, where is it?
Yeah, coffee shop.
Okay, right. This is coffee shop. Fields focus on the participant, what the activities, and where are they. Right? Okay, look at this one. Feel, tenor, mood. The relationship between participant. Okay, what is the relationship? Are they a friends or not a friend? What do you, okay, based on the pictures, what do you say? Are they friends? Apakah mereka berteman sana? Okay, look at this one. Look at this one. Yeah, or they have look at this one. I think I should submit. Okay, look at this one. I think we submit the report Friday. Oh, this sounds good. I will check the data and get back to you. It means that they are friend or whatever.
Yes, they are friends.
They are friends.
More like a colleagues because they are talking about the report,
Yeah.
like a walk for. Yeah, I think there is friend.
Yeah, the friend, right?
Yeah.
A friend. Yeah. It's impossible, teachers and student.
Yeah.
It's impossible, right? So, tenor means the relationship between the participants. Okay, the mood. Okay. The rule of language interaction, whether spoken. Okay, look at this one. Mode. Mode. Okay. Do speak? They use language in written or spoken. Yeah, they written or spoken. Look at this one. They use language in written language or in spoken language. Look at the pictures. Look at the pictures. Yeah, they use the spoken language, right?
Yes.
The spoken language. Yeah, why? Because look at the what's the pictures, and the woman is speaking, and the man is listening, right? Right? Yeah, this is context. We know feel, tenor, and mood. Right? This is a very thing. There is a very important thing about the context. For example, when you are in that when you in debt, berhutang. Yeah, when you are in debt. Okay. You obligate to pay the debt, right? You obligate to pay the debt. But when the owner said, "Hey, Tuan, you have to pay the debt," but the tenor is not good. The tenor means that the owner asks you to pay through Facebook. So, lot of people know that you have in debt, right? Yeah, so, mood is a very important. Yeah, mood is a very important to create the meaning. Because if you are not what we call it, are not suitable to choose the what we call it the context or the mode, in this case the mode, the meaning will be worst. Okay, next. So this is Indonesia. Yeah, context. This is my my assumption about context of situation. Ya, konteks merujuk pada satu faktor melingkupi komunikasi mempengaruhi. Ya, tadi kan ada waktu. Don't call me in the night, for example, because I would like to take a rest. The time. Yeah, the time. This is time. Ya, tempat. Don't ask me to study while I'm working. Right, the place. Yeah. Okay. Participant. This is a participant. This is what we call tujuan. This is topic, and this is norm. This is latar belakang. This is what we call it context of situation. Yeah, this is my elaboration from Halliday's concept. Yeah, so that's why language will have certain meaning when the context of situation bring the language itself. Okay, do you have any question for this? This is what we call it my elaboration from Henry concept. Do you have any question for this slide? Do you understand?
Yes.
Okay, right. Look this one. This is Delheim. Yeah. Delheim talk about speaking. Speaking, yeah. Tempat dan waktu. Setting, which we call it setting. Halliday, what we call Delheim, speaking. S-P-A-R-K-E-N-G, speaking. This is very easy to understand. Okay, do you know about the context of situation according to the Halliday, feel, tenor, mode. And then Delheim, speaking. is a place. P participant. E ending tujuannya apa? X itu the consequence, and then key. This is kind of nada or suara. How about suara? Okay, and then instrument. What kind of language is used? Noun is norma. Genre. What is the kind of communication form? Yeah, I think it's very easy to understand. This is about Helm's concept. Yeah, this is that one. Okay. Now look at this one. This is the word is bakso. One language will have different meaning. It's depend on how the language is framed by the social context. It's the reference 1, reference 2, and reference 3. Yeah, the reference will be defined by the social context. Reference 1, berisi informasi, and so on. Okay, look at the next slide. You understand. This is the word bakso. I said, "Hoi, bakso!" What does it mean here? "Hoi, bakso!" This one I said it. "Hoi, bakso!" Not mean that bakso, but I would like to buy bakso, right?
Yes.
Right? Not the bakso as you think, but I would like to buy bakso. That's why, "Hai, bakso, bakso." It mean that, "Hai," it mean Indonesia, "Hai, kesini, aku mau beli." Right? This is what bakso. Not bakso like this, but here, "Hai, come here, hai, come here." That's we call it, "Hai, bakso," gitu loh. Right? This is the first reference. Next reference that bakso. It means that I offer to someone, right? Just now the previous slide they said, "Hi, bakso," means that I would like to call the seller to come here because I want to buy. But "Hi, bakso" means that mau nggak, gitu loh artinya. Do you understand?
Yes.
Yeah, look at this word context. This context, a word or one word has a meaning more than one's meaning based on the context. How the context work. Hi, bakso. It means that it can be yeah, bakso. It means that ini bagianmu gitu artinya. Right? It's depend on the context. Look at this one. You know, when the person have 5 years of age, okay, ayo you study now. Bakso, bakso, BB. Itulah disiplin. This is bakso. This is not a food, but it is teaching matter. Get that one? This is a spelling. How to teach the children to write. bakso. Yeah, not the real thing, but it is teaching method. Bakso. This is mean, hey, come here to buy bakso. Hey, come here. This is I sell a bakso now. This is a bakso. Mean that I call somebody. Hey, come here. Buy me a bakso. Get the point? Yeah. So don't be focused on a word, but focus on how social context work. Right? Okay, do you have any questions? Yeah. Okay. Look this one. Yeah. Yeah. So as I said just now that one word has more a meaning. But so as we discussed just now, but so can be reference 1, reference 2, and reference 3. Even the reference 5 until 7. It's dependent on how the social context work. Right? How social context work. Okay? Any questions so far? Yeah. Any questions so far? Do you have any question?
Not.
Okay, it's very clear?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, okay, pretty clear. Okay. Okay. Okay, the last one. Okay, I would like to say thank you for your listening our material today. So I hope you understand what we just discussed just now. Yeah, which this topic can be applied in community. My suggestion to you is don't focus on grammar, don't focus on lexical grammar, but you have to think about social context, because social context is a very important to produce certain reference or separate meaning. Okay, thank you for. I would like to end this class with Om Santi 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 Om. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Salam nama budaya, salam sejahtera bagi kita semua. Semoga alam semesta dalam keadaan rahayu, 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 rahayu.